So he did a good job today.
Gorgie had no fouls against Pikeville 2 in the first 5. Was he just overexcited out there? Or was
no, he's having to guard guards out there. You know, it's very tough on him. But it's great that he was able to stay in the game, and we practice that every day. He has to guard Peyton Siva. He did a very good job on it.
Second half, he came out and he had a number of more blocks. Was it more patience there? How was he able to change it?
You know what? Sometimes when you get 2 fouls, you get a little tentative. That's why I put him in the first half. I didn't want him getting that mentality, thinking I'm not going to go back in. And then what happens is they come out very soft. They don't play defense, trying to stay out of foul trouble. Peyton did that in the last game, and he didn't look good. So I want him to be aggressive. And you know, I really thought we played well. I was worried about this game as much as any game we played. Not that I'm on losing, but it's because it is an exhibition game. I just thought we would really struggle defensively, and we played much better than I anticipated.
Does their perimeter game and back cuts and motion, all that, remind you of any Division I teams that you may face?
Well, Duke applied a lot of pressure, and that's why they blew them out. They were able to pressure the basketball better. That's not one of Bullett's fortes, and you know, they're an overplay team. But this, you know, we don't have the luxury, like most schools will scrimmage their exhibition games, and what they do is they go in the morning and they play all man, and they come back, they eat lunch, they come back in the afternoon, they play all zone, then they break and they go situation games for about an hour. Scrimmaging's you know, it's awesome, but because we make so much money on an exhibition game, we can't do that. So believe it or not, this was as good as any scrimmage tonight, because you had to guard back cuts, you had to talk on the switches, talk on the screens, you had to guard big on small off the dribble, you had to talk in transition. So this was as good from us, from learning how to talk and communicate with all their screens. It was awesome for us.
What kind of point guard do they have there? Kendall, he had a streak where he went 12 out of the 13 points. What kind of a player do they have over there?
I think that I love watching, you know, their whole team play. You know, they're fun to watch. They space you. They'll take you up. If you help, they'll find the open man. And we were trying not to help too much. And they made 2 threes a couple of times off rebounds, and we stayed in the lane and didn't fan out. So they're tough to play against. They're going to have a legitimate shot at it again. But, you know, we love that type of ball movement. We love the way they ball fake. So those are things that they work real hard on. We're real proud of them bringing a championship to Louisville. We know how tough any championship is at every level. And they've gone from a program that nobody even knew the name of, basically, except us in Louisville, to a national championship. And they do it with, I mean, it's really fun to watch them play. You know, if I ever had an off night, I'd love to go watch them and just, as a fan, just watch all their screening, their cutting, their passing. I mean, if you're a fan of the game of basketball, it's really a delight to watch.
Rick, that being said, what does it say about your team that you were able to get a win with so many guys out of it?
You know, we have had 8 or 9 of the worst days that we could possibly have. And, you know, it's our injuries are not the type of injuries you'd like to see. They happen without competition. They're happening by your own player elbowing somebody, giving them a concussion. Jarrett's never recovered from a summer workout. Stephen Van Treat, same thing. Wayne's taken a layup, nobody on him, and screams as if somebody shot him. And what he basically had was he had a small tear before that, before he had in his other shoulder, and just tore completely off without any contact. So we've had just a rash of it. It's not working him too hard because I've gotten soft in my old age. It's not our trainer who's the best in the game. We're just like bad horse trainers right now who are in bad luck. Until tomorrow and I start handicapping, that luck's going to change.
You said Wayne down 6 to 8 weeks.
Yeah, he will be. See, Wayne was out 6 to 8 weeks last time, but he sat around and ate donuts all the time and didn't exercise. The reason I'm so optimistic is he's not going to gain. Last time he gained 17 to 19 pounds and 10% body fat. This time, come Monday, he'll be running. He'll be dribbling with his left hand. For 6 weeks, though, the right shoulder will not move. So I'm figuring after 6 weeks are up, we'll have his legs in great shape, his body in terrific shape. Then he's got 2 weeks to get back into basketball shape, get the arm ready to shoot the basketball. And, you know, realistically, the Wayne Blackshear, by February 15th, he should be ready to go. And that'll be a big lift for us. But we also need to get Van Treese back. We need to get Peyton back, because Van Treese will give us some mobility to back up. Like, Zach's not doing anything wrong, that would have embarrassed himself. He would have embarrassed himself tonight trying to play against that style.
What's Van Treese's timetable now?
I would say he'll, for the Butler game, we're hoping to have him back the week before the Butler game. Mike Mara has, his injuries, he's had it for every year he was here. He's got a chronic genetic back problem. We're shooting him up every other day. It's not working. I'm only
Rick, what the shoes, the idea of the gift?
I was trying to give Scotty something that, we bought him a watch last time he left. I was trying to give him something that he would never buy, never think of buying. Ostrich Gucci shoes, not exactly what Scotty Davenport's all about. It's more like UCL. It's not that.
Do you think he'll wear them, or are they?
He better wear them. The cost of those shoes, he better wear them. He better wear them to bed at night.